speaking on it. Now, a couple things I took from that audio. One, yes, he did sign on to fight. And, the battery charge, whatnot, people are like, Timothy saying, oh, you signed on to fight. And yeah, he did sign on to fight Ryan Garcia. That is absolute fact. But what he didn't sign up for was someone that was on a performance enhancing drug. That's the fact. So right then and there, and I'm going to bring on a lawyer sometime this week or next week and kind of break down everything. But right then and there, that's not what he signed up for. He then proceeds to say, you got paid for him not making the weight. Yes, making the weight and actually being on something is two completely different things. Yes, he got paid for that. He didn't get paid for Ryan Garcia to test positive for a banned substance and then fight. That's another thing. Now, in regards to, yes, he got his ass whipped. Yes, he fought the wrong fight. These are facts. He did fight the wrong fight. But again, nobody can gauge the effect of what happened. Like when I hear people say things along the lines of, well, he had such a small amount of ostarine in the system that it shouldn't have affected the fight. How do you measure that? How do you actually know this to be true? You know what I'm saying? Especially when you break down, when people cycle, when you cycle and you take steroids, you do it in a way where it can't be detected. So the fact that it was detected, you really don't know how much he was actually taking. It was just stuck in his fatty cells. So it doesn't matter whether it's a little bit that's detected or a lot. You still tested positive for a drug in a sport that people die in. Okay. And that's just the physical part of it, which is completely unfair. And Devin Haney is being critiqued for actually standing up for himself and taking this to court. People are saying, hey, listen, he needs to go out and just avenge the loss by fighting him and doing X, Y, and Z. I do think he should fight Ryan Garcia again. I definitely agree with that. But at the same time, who's to say that Ryan won't be smarter the next time? I mean, it's one of those situations. It's like Cotto. People compare the situation of Cotto with the rap hands. I don't know if Cotto ever sued him. I know he ended up rematching him and destroying him without the plaster on his hands. This is the sport where people die. People literally die. Not get injured just to get injured, but people die in this sport. Okay? And any physical advantage that you can gain in an illegal way, you have to be punished. I thought the punishment that Ryan got was a slap on the wrist. I totally agree with the Haney family. Now you talk about you got the O back on your record. Tim, yes, that is 100% fact. But millions of people saw what transpired there. And even the promoters that paid the checks, specifically Eddie Hearn, didn't they have some type of a soft agreement where Eddie Hearn was going to be promoting him with Matchroom Boxing? And all of a sudden, that's just not on the table anymore? He can't get the amount of money that he wants. Why do you feel like he's not getting now that money? Because of the loss. And that's where punitive damages comes into the situation. And unjust enrichment. He's getting more money. He's going to get more looks because of what transpired in that fight. He will be benefiting off of the fact that he beat him senseless in front of everybody. Regardless if it's going to be on his record or not, Ryan Garcia is going to benefit. And on the flip side of that, Devin Haney is not going to benefit. In fact, he can't get the amount of money that apparently he was getting before. Devin wasn't a big money guy regardless, but he was getting a comfortable amount. He was living well. And now that has kind of came to a halt. This is all based upon what transpired on April 20th. Now, if Ryan Garcia would have beat him fair and square, there was no foul play. It is what it is. But the fact that there is, and this man's brand has taken a huge hit, that's a fact. So for Timothy Bradley to say it's a soft Charmin move, No, it's not. Suing somebody is not a soft Sherman move. In fact, it takes a lot of balls to actually go out and do that.